afternoon. Hope you guys are having a great day. I am down in my basement, as y'all can see, my little harvest room, seed saving room, all that good stuff. I need to get organized as far as my seeds go. I've brought some jars down here and some lids, and I'm gonna put some of these seeds that are already dry in here and label these. I've already got some going, but I need to do some more. Like I said, I've got lots of seeds. I've got sunflowers and a lot of flower seeds that I saved. And then just some in my closet area. I need to get organized. I have a lot of stuff, like my veggies and stuff like that are in here that are going to go in the garden. I'll probably start like February maybe, starting my tomatoes in the greenhouse. So that'll be something I'm going to do. And I'm going to have a cut flower garden up here in my raised bed area, which I'm very excited about. And I'm also, over the winter, I'm going to try a project of drying some flowers a different way, not just hanging them. I've seen people dry them in like silica sand or gel, and they look really awesome. They're like preserved really pretty. Got some beef steak that I saved. Here are some of my aromas. Got a bunch of cantaloupe, cucumber, I saved a lot of bell pepper. Oh my goodness. What's in here? Oh, black-eyed Susans. Well, it's a beautiful day today. Rains are gone. Got my wreath put back up. My pansies are looking pretty still. I decided to take a few of my sunflowers and transplant them into these buckets because they're getting kind of big. I still have one over there that's pretty large. I might put it in a different spot just to see, how they do. Up here gets a ton of light. So I may put it up here because I think that one will be really happy there. So we'll see how these do here, especially being transplanted and everything. They look pretty good though. Now that bloom looks different today. Starting to come out a little bit more. All right, I got my chores done in the basement. Check the greenhouse, and now I'm headed down to the chicken coop before it gets too much colder. As soon as the sun goes down, the temperatures they're going to drop off. I can feel it. Hey chickens, let's check Miss Polly and see if she looks any better or worse today. Y'all knocked the scratch over. I wonder who did that. Out. You. Oh yeah, she's still molting. Still looks pretty rough. Alright, let's go see if I've got some scratch inside the coop. Pretty sure I got some in here. Yep. Go ahead and check eggs since I'm back here. Oh, I have 3 eggs. All right, let's go hand some more of this out. You're gonna have to speed up on your molt. I'm gonna have to go get her a little bit extra protein to help her get through that a little bit quicker. She's got little feathers everywhere. Look at that. Pretty though. We'll find another one that's pretty. Let's see, my barred rock, she's molting too. She's going through a slow molt. That one is for my Wyandotte. What are you doing? You are nosy. I could probably save these feathers for something. They're really pretty. You could do a project with them or something. Let's look at these babies again. Y'all hang out together, don't you? Y'all are pretty. The 2 brown ones look very similar. That one looks like a girl. And the one over there, I'm thinking is a rooster. And y'all know I said that one's definitely a rooster. Look at its comb. It's got the same comb as Miss Polly. Yeah, you're pretty though. Well, I'm headed back to the house. Got to figure out something for dinner. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, it's a frosty morning. It is 28, but I'm down here checking the greenhouse to see how warm it is in here. Since it's pretty sunny, I may turn the stove off. Look at that lovely fire. Oh, it feels good. I think I'm gonna have to move this guy. Getting pretty big. Probably needs to go over here on this side somewhere. So I wanted to show you guys something. I was in here cooking the other night, and Seth noticed these bag of seeds that I have right here. They have been up here for years. He got them at Bible school, probably in 2013, and I've just never paid too much attention. I just stuck them kind of back in here, and they've been there for quite a while. Well, I looked on the back and it said it was a butterfly wildflower mix, and he's like, I wonder if they would actually germinate. And I got thinking, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. So I took a few seeds out of here. So I decided to put them in a wet paper towel inside of a plastic bag to see if I could get them to germinate. And I want to show you guys what the progress is. Okay, so I was actually blown away. Look at that. I have a little seed, and I only put a few in here, but look at that one. It is actually sprouted. So those seeds are 8 years old. Very cool. I think I'm gonna grow some and see what they are. Just really neat. They've just been sitting up there for so long. I've not stored them anywhere else. They've been over my stove where it gets hot. So very cool that they germinated. I think that some of them are zinnias, just by looking at them. I'm not sure what the one that sprouted was, but like I said, it's a wildflower mix, so it could be a number of things. But I'm gonna stick them down in some soil and see what we get. All right, so I'm back at my greenhouse, and I've decided to take the seed down here that has germinated and put it in a little seedling cup and go ahead and stick it under my lights just to see, you know, what it is and let it come up. And I'm gonna transplant this right now in this little cup that I have right here. Got some soil in it. Okay, we'll make a tiny little hole to put that in. All right, so there it is. Let's see how it does. So I've labeled this one 2013 Mystery Seed, so we'll see what it becomes. Now I'm gonna stick it in here under these lamps, and I've also got a heat mat under it. I'm gonna pour some water so it can be bottom watered, stay moist. Now I have another little project too I wanna work on. My mother-in-law gave me this little pot here that has some lavender seeds in it. I think they're older, she's had them for a while. But she got them at a celebration of life for somebody that went to our church, and she wasn't sure how to do them, and I think somebody else tried to do them and didn't have success, so I'm going to try them, and I think I'm going to try them like this other seed. I think I'm going to start some on some wet paper towels and then also a few in the dirt and see what they do. It's some lavender, and it would be really nice to have something to grow and in memory of someone that we loved. So these seeds say that they are super tiny, open very carefully, and almost invisible with the eye. So I'm going to see what they look like. Oh, okay. So they're not super tiny. I'm gonna put a couple down in here. All right, I covered them with a little bit of soil, and I'm gonna bottom water these two so I don't disturb them a whole lot, and I'm gonna put them over here with the other seed from inside the house that I germinated. I'm gonna wet these. All right, so I'm gonna stick these in my bag. I think I'll put these over there with my other ones just because it'll be warm if I turn this heat mat on, and it might help them germinate. All right, so I've got a couple more. And we'll stick these over here with the others. Probably need to put a little bit more water in the bottom of this tray so the water will soak up in there. Well, I think I'm about done, but I gotta fill up my wood. My pellets, because I think it's gonna be chilly tonight. Oil plants. I might have to get me another pallet of wood pellets. I'm not sure yet. I just got one pallet, which was 50 bags. But I just don't know how cold it's going to be this winter. And you just never know. So it's better to have more than not enough. Well, one more thing. I left the eggs down at the chicken coop. So I got to run down there real quick before I head inside. Because if I don't, they may end up freezing. I'll have to do that real quick before I go in.